More than 150 countries are taking part in the strikes, which come ahead of a United Nations climate conference next week.
The demonstrations are inspired by teenage Swedish activist Greta Thunberg's Friday for Future movement. CBS News' Natalie Duddridge is live in Foley Square, where a march has just begun. Natalie?
Well, hi there, Chris and Mary. It's definitely not often that your teachers tell you it's okay to skip class, but the Department of Education is excusing students with parents' approval, of course, to attend this climate change rally. And you can see they did not stay home and play video games. There are hundreds, if not thousands, out here in Foley Square. They are demanding change. What do they want? There's signs here saying things like, "You'll die of old age, I'll die of climate change." Other signs like, "Don't let Gen Z be the end." Now, this is one of dozens of rallies happening across the city leading up to next week's United Nations Global Climate Change Summit. And this morning, students gathered in every borough taking action in their own ways, all with the common goal of getting world leaders to step up and do more to stop global warming. Now, one of the loudest advocates that we will hear from is 16-year-old Greta Thunberg, a star climate activist from Sweden. She is one of 21 other young people who filed a climate lawsuit against the U.S. government, and she caught the world's attention and made headlines by sailing across the Atlantic in a zero-emissions yacht. And Thunberg and other protesters here say it's time that world leaders listen up to scientific data.
Obviously, politicians and adults aren't helping out. They're not doing what should be done, and it's time now for the youth to step in, and we're really sending a message.
The climate crisis is the most important issue of our time, and we're seeing that reflected in it being talked about. It's the #1 most talked about issue right now, and that's because it's pressing. It's because we're seeing the effects now, and we have a deadline in which we have time to take action.
Now, rallies are also taking place around the world, starting in Sydney, Australia this morning, where thousands of students walked out of their classrooms. Here in the U.S., 800 events are planned across the country. And in about an hour from now, the plan is for all of these people to gather and eventually march to Battery Park, where all of those main speakers will be. We're live in Foley Square. Natalie Duddridge, CBS 2 News.
Okay, Natalie, thank you.